Hello everyone, today is March 30th, 2016. It's 2 days before April. Kind of excited because the summer's coming and it's hopefully going to get warmer and no more snow because I'm up here in the Boston area in the United States, Massachusetts. Anyways, I'm making a video on the PlayStation 4. A lot of people, have the PlayStation 4 now, but not everyone does because I was a PlayStation 3 gamer, and the only reason I actually bought this system is because my PS3 broke, and I said, well, what the hell, I'll upgrade. So what I want to talk about is a few specifics in here. I'm not an avid PS4 gamer yet, because I'm new to it, only about 3 or 4 weeks and I only have a few games. But I want to tell you about the noticeable differences from the that I've noticed that I'm kind of agitated about, and maybe you are as well. And I'm also going to leave a number on the screen at the end of the video, and it's going to be the Sony PlayStation Network. If you don't know how to contact them, I'm just going to leave it up there because I actually just called them to make a complaint. And it's interestingly enough, their customer service is pretty good. It rang twice, went right through, and I talked to someone live. So that's the cool thing about it. They do have a good customer support base. But basically, and I don't want to make such a long video here. I'm going to try to cut it to 5 minutes. But what I want to talk about is a few of the features that are missing on the PlayStation 4. And if you're new to the PlayStation 4 like I am, it took me a little bit of time to figure it out. I actually went here on YouTube to check some videos out how to do certain things, but I'm still dissatisfied on a few levels. And two of the things that really pissed me off is the fact that you can't import any music onto the hard drive itself. I know you can use a USB stick and with the media player, and when you put it in there, you can play music or videos that way, but you can't import it to your hard drive like you could when you had the PS3. You also have to go in, and I'm not going to show a tutorial how to do it. You can watch many of them, how to import, how to create folders, and what you do is basically on your USB stick, you right click, create a new folder, and you want to have, I think, like 4 or 5 things in there. You want to have shared data, you want to have video, music, and you want to have music, video, and shared data are the three. But the video and the music are important when you are playing the USB, when you are using the USB, because if you try to put a video or an MP3 on the stick, it's not going to recognize it unless you have a folder called video or music, and they have to be 2 separate folders. And the shared data is for the game, or save data too. Save data is another one. But getting to it, so one day, a couple days ago, I tried to play a music CD, just a normal, regular music CD. I put it in the system, and it wouldn't play it. And I was like, what the hell. And then I said, well, okay, well, I'll try to import stuff to the hard drive, and then I put the USB in, and there's no options to do that. On the PS3, you used to be able to do that. You can't do it on the PS4. So I called the support today, and they told me, well, yeah, you can't do that. You got to use Spotify. You got to use this. You got to use that. And I said, well, you know what? A lot of people aren't too happy with that. I said, they're paying good money. They're paying $300 for the system. They expect to pretty much have what they had and better. You don't want to take away features. Is what they did is they took features away that were clearly on the PS3. As a matter of fact, I might even go out and buy a new PS3 on. You can go to Amazon and put PlayStation 3 bundle. They still have brand new ones sitting in warehouses, but you're gonna have to pay $200 or $220 for it, whatever. But the one I had broke. That's the reason I would probably do it. I'm kind of aggravated because Everything has to be online. You got to be online to do this, online to do that. What about people who don't want to go online? They want to be offline. I know they have Share Factory. That's a thing you could use to import videos. I've seen videos on it and all this. But why go through all that trouble? You didn't have to go through trouble like that when you had the PS3. You stuck the USB in. A screen came up. It would show, do you want to import this or do you want to just play it? Now, I might not want to import, but I want the option to do it. And that's what I complained about. I called and I said, look, if you just fix a few of these things in there, then the system would be a great system. It's still unrealized what the PS4 can do because the game companies haven't even made the greatest software yet. They're still developing stuff. Plus, you got the virtual reality thing coming out. I think it's this year in a few months, which is going to be awesome. But the simple fact is, basically, the reason I made this video is really for two reasons. To play music CDs. It already plays DVDs. You can watch movies. But you can't play music CDs, and you can't import music to the hard drive. You can only use it from a USB stick. Or you could go on Spotify. Who cares? I think the reason they're actually doing that is because they're afraid that people are going to pirate things or copy or whatever. But guess what? They can already do that with the PS3. Why would you limit someone from doing what you already had? If someone's breaking the law doing that, they've already been doing it for years because the PS3's been out since 2007. But anyways, I mean, all in all, I'll just say this. I give it I give the PS4 an 8.5 out of a 10 in overall review of it. And this isn't a review, it's just a complaint. But because of those reasons. This system would be, I'd give it a 10 if it wasn't for those reasons. And they're simple reasons. So anyways, that's the video I have. At the end of this, I'm going to add a number in here so you can call. And if you don't complain, you're not going to be able to change anything. You need to complain. You need to call them and say, look, put out an update, because they can easily do it. All they got to do is put out some kind of an update to make it so when you put the USB in or a music CD, it will give you an option to import the music to the hard drive. What is the big deal on that? They already do it on the PS3. So anyways, anyone that wants to leave any comments in the bottom, you may do so and tell me what you think. And complain to Sony PlayStation, because if you don't get anything done. Maybe it's not a big deal for you, but it probably is a big deal for someone else who's switching over from the PS3. If you're a new gamer, it probably doesn't affect you. Maybe you never played the PlayStation 3, but anything that the option, I think all of the options from the PS3 should automatically be on the PS4. And then any additional stuff should be there, which would make the system incredible. It'd blow away everything. But you don't take things away. I mean, in my opinion, if you do that, you're hurting your fan base, and people, are going to think of that. And then they're going to, I'm not telling people to go out and not buy the system or anything, but I mean, come on. We're paying good money for this, Fix the problem, Sony, will you? Thank you very much for listening to me complain. Take care.